Hey everybody, it's Christine. I'm here today with my parrot Chad, and we're here for Gluten is Gone. And I was just going to talk to you guys a little bit about when you're transitioning, learning how to eat gluten-free. Something that I learned that really helped me was to not think about replacing bread or things with gluten in them in a recipe. So, like when you're used to eating a sandwich before you are gluten-free, don't try to come up with a way to replace the bread. Come up with a different way to make a sandwich. I think that was the hardest part for me to realize, was that I didn't have to just figure out a way to make a gluten-free version of whatever had bread or gluten in it. It's better to come up with just a whole new thing that's meant to be gluten-free. And because gluten is what gives things their texture, their sponginess, their moisture. And for everybody who's tried to make gluten-free cakes or bread, they're okay, but they're never going to be the same. They're going to be kind of gritty or dry seeming, and it's a lot harder, I think, if you go around and you try to figure out how to make a gluten-free cupcake. If you like sweets, just figure out a way to make a gluten-free sweet that it wasn't ever meant to have flour or whatever in it from the beginning. And that way, when you do that, it just helps you to not miss gluten as much and not always feel like gluten-free has to be sort of second best to whatever the original was. Gluten-free pasta is never going to be as great as the original, so don't try to make pasta dishes. Come up with other ways. That's something I do a lot of. Oh, Chad, you just pooped. Sorry, everyone. But something I've gotten into cooking is Asian foods. A lot of Asian dishes use rice as your starchy filler, which is nice because it's gluten-free. And a lot of their dishes you don't need any wheat or gluten for. And they're designed that way so you can eat the authentic dish and it's still really good. So that's just something that it took me a while to figure out, that I didn't need to figure out how to make something be gluten-free. I should just come up with a gluten-free alternative. Don't try to make gluten-free sweets, cake or cupcakes or cookies gluten-free. Come up with wheat-free alternatives, like fudges and things like that. So I hope this helps everyone out. Chad is signing off. And remember to subscribe to the channel and the blog, Gluten is Gone.